I'm back with another video, a little different smoke talk session outside. Damn, look at that right there. Hold on. But yeah, I figured I'd do a little smoke talk session movie review or some type of shit like that. So yesterday night, I had watched Return to the 36th Chamber. It's a really old foreign martial arts movie. And I didn't know, I just found this out today, that there's a first, I don't know if it's related to the Return, but it's just the 36th Chamber of Shaolin. I didn't watch that one. The only one on Netflix was the Return. But I don't know how that would, because he knows Kung Fu in the first one, it looked like. I saw a clip of it, and it was the same dude, so why would he have to learn it again in the second one? I don't know, I'd have to watch the first one. But anyways, it starts out, they're working at a dyeing mill. Like, not like a dyeing mill, but like a color dyeing mill. But anyways, they get a pay cut because the Manchurians are there to help them, because apparently their dye is sucking at the moment. So they get a pay cut and for 20%, which is going to go over to the Manchurians. So they're pissed about that, right? Anyways, so they get this guy named, I forgot his name, but he pretends to be this monk named Monk Santee or whatever. And that didn't, it worked out at first, but then he went to the boss, Ma, I think Chief Ma or whatever, the dude with the shit on it, big beard on his face. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. He ends up getting his ass kicked. And then they get him to go to an actual Shaolin temple to train, which he tries out a few times. He gets thrown out, and then, he finally gets picked up by the actual Monk Santee, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. And then, he gets put through, well, Monk Santee wants him to wash his hair first, which he made out of, like, I don't know what he made it out of, but it's some kind of grass or some shit. So he has to use this rock and throw it down into a well to get the water to come out, and it takes him a couple tries, but he actually gets it and starts killing it and shit, so he washes that out. He uses dust from the water to turn his hair gray because he told the monk that his hair was gray, even though it was yellow. It's not his actual hair, though. I forgot. But anyways, he does that, and the monk accepts him and puts him on scaffolding to the Shaolin Temple, and that's all he does for a whole year. And after he's done, he learns Kung Fu through the scaffolding somehow. And then they go through this final test, I guess, with him, where they fight all across the 36th chamber, and they tell him to leave. And he didn't think he learned anything, but he was killing it throughout that whole final test. And so when he gets back, he's all like, "No, I didn't learn anything." But then he flips one of the dudes, and they're like, "Well, why did he deny it?" And so after that, he's talking to his brother Shang, and they come in, and this is when he finally finds out that he didn't know what he was doing was Kung Fu. He's like, "Is this Kung Fu? Is this Kung Fu?" And they're like, "Yeah, yo, I'm gonna have to test it out some more." So he beats some other people up, and then after that, they go back to the dining mill, and the last 17 minutes of it is just straight kick-ass martial arts action. It's pretty badass. You'd have to see it. And the movie ends pretty abrupt. He beats him and just tells them, give him back their, what was it now, since it's been 3 years since he returned, I forgot to mention that. It was like 40% of the pay cut, or 70, I don't remember. But so he was like, all right, and then they walk off and the movie ends. We don't get to see what happens to the people. That's okay, because the ending was badass. Anyways, that was the movie, y'all, and I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it throughout it. I could have put it on English dub, but I watched it with subtitles on, because usually the English dub and foreign movies are really cheesy and not good voice acting, so I just watched it in its original sound, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Sat out in the shed for an hour 40. Usually don't do that, but yeah. All right. Well, yeah, it was a good movie. Um, I would definitely check it out if you're into the old martial arts stuff. It was made in it was made in 1980, I believe, and it was pretty good for its time. You know, there were some funny moments in there. I wasn't sure if they were trying to present it as a comedy at first, but I think there was comedy aspects in the movie. You know, but yeah, that's basically it, y'all. Good movie. I recommend it. Go check it out. Badass fighting scenes. The most badass one at the end. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it, y'all. See y'all later. Peace.